Hello. In order for this podcast to actually be effective, you're going to have to do some work on your own. So we're going to practice free responses and some very basic information about how to identify independent variables and dependent variables. So the first thing I'd like you to do is to go to page 55, read question number 2, and press pause and attempt to actually answer the question, obviously. Press pause, then come back and we'll go over the answer together. If you go forward without pressing pause, it really won't work. Then it's just me telling you the answer. Okay. All right, welcome back. So we're going to talk about dependent variables and independent variables very, very briefly. So I think the first thing to remember is what we're measuring in the experiment. That is the dependent variable. A question to ask yourself is, what is the researcher looking for in this experiment? What are they trying to measure? The independent variable is the variable that is manipulated. And in most experiments, the researcher is hoping that that independent variable will cause the dependent variable to occur. So for us in this example, the answers are down here. Okay, so the test scores, that's what we're measuring. The type of review used, that's what is being manipulated. Okay, we're going to practice one more for you. Here's an actual question from 2013, and down here you'll see the first, it's usually a bullet point, right, the first question. So what you'll have to do is you'll have to read this to yourself, it's from 2013, and then please attempt to answer this question to the best of your ability. Press pause, and we'll come back and we'll do the rest together. Remember, if you don't press pause, it's not going to be as effective. Welcome back. Okay, so how did you operationally define the dependent variable? So the part that is underlined, the speed or time in which participants recall definitions or vocabulary words, or both. That is how you would operationally define your dependent variable. Remember that operationally defining your variable makes them measurable and meaningful. Now, this is yet another little caveat to getting the full point. You have to put both speed and accuracy. Okay, so there we have a quick under 3-minute review for how to do free responses and independent variables and dependent variables.